Hi, my name is Jayla, and for my DP2 video assignment, I'll be explaining an article I read called How Artists Get Paid from Streaming by Elio Quinton. This article explains how artists get paid through various different streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, or YouTube Music. This article also explains how the royalties are divided amongst the streaming services, distributors, or labels, the record labels, or the artists themselves. Artists don't directly deal with streaming platforms. Instead, they get a distributor and or record label who will then handle getting the artist's music onto streaming platforms. The music is then streamed and the royalties will be due to the right holders, whoever owns the rights of the recordings, which is the music. The distributor and or label will then collect the royalties from the streaming platforms and pay those who are due to receive them, like the artist. The author provides us with a visual of how the total revenue was split between the artist, distributor, and or label and the streaming platforms. It uses Spotify as an example showing its quarter one of 2022 revenue breakdown from the users who are subscribed to premium versus users who are ad-free users. Spotify reports that premium users make up a total of 42% and ad-free users 58% of total users who use Spotify. Premium users tend to generate 9 times more revenue than ad-free users, which makes up about 90% of the total revenue. An example I have shown here is the total revenue split between Spotify, the streaming platform, and the remaining royalties due to the right holders, which makes up a total of 100% of the total revenue. Before the split, however, Spotify takes a total of 30% of the remaining royalties are left to be distributed between the artist and the distributor and or label. The artist takes 59.5%, and the distributor and or record label takes 10.5% of the total revenue. During that, this is how the author introduces logos to the article. The article provides us with statistics and financial data for Spotify's quarter one financial report of 2022. It gives us a revenue breakdown of who receives what. The article gives us a visual and interactive simulator to show us how they impact the artist the artist's royalty share. It explains how the artist's income depends on the total number of streams. It's to help the audience understand logically how artists' payments work from streaming platforms. The author uses ethos to allow the audience to trust their source. The article provides Spotify's official quarter one of 2022 financial report and links to sources explaining more information about how artists get paid from streaming platforms. It gives the audience information that is reliable and well sourced. The author uses pathos because it gives the audience emotional engagement, showing how fans streaming artist music affects how much an artist is able to make from streaming platforms, and it encourages the audience to want to know more information. Now, before we talk about audience, on to my B-roll.
Oh, Godzilla was hopping around Tokyo City like a big playground when suddenly Batman.
The target audience are people interested in music, the artist's fan base, upcoming artists, or anyone interested in knowing how artists get paid through streaming platforms. The target artists are people interested in music, the artist's fan base, upcoming artists, or anyone interested in the article's topic and knowing how artists get paid from streaming platforms. The main ideas for my audience is to connect and to have a better understanding of how artists get paid through various streaming platforms. In conclusion, this article is very informative and inclusive. It allows the audience to learn and understand how many artists make money through streaming platforms. It also allows upcoming artists to learn the process of how their royalties are divided and distributed. Thank you for tuning in with me for my DP2 project about my article.